And welcome, wrestling fans around the world and WWE Universe, to Tim Reynolds Show's live play-by-play and reaction for WWE Monday Night Raw, right here on one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Hope you guys are ready for what should be a stellar packed night here for WWE Friday Night SmackDown. All right, let's get going here, guys. Want to make sure we are up and running, and you see the crowd is raring to go as we see Stephanie Vaquer here after her shocking return last week on WWE Monday Night Raw. And another superstar also made her return. It was Becky Lynch as we see her here arriving to the arena. And also, it's the Judgment Day as the Women's World Champion and Dominic Mysterio, Raquel Rodriguez, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, and Roxanne Perez are heading to the arena, and they will take on Sol Ruca and a mystery tag team partner from Sol Ruca here later on tonight on WWE Raw. Hope you guys are ready. And last week, Roman Reigns made a big statement, and he was interrupted by the megastar, LA Knight.
I want me, no bloodline, no outside BS. You haven't won a tournament. You haven't won a battle royal.
What's up, Jeffrey?
You haven't won a big match. You don't get a #1 contender shot by bitching and moaning. Get in the back of the line. You're a fraud, and you're the biggest vomit in the business. When you figure out where to buy a pair, if you can't grow one, you come back and let me know, and I'll smack you back to factory settings.
Oh, boy.
Champion of this world with everybody saying,
LA Knight!
yeah!
And that's right, guys, LA Knight made a huge statement last week.
Coming out here calling me a fraud, disrespecting me? Where's Solo? Where is he? He should be on my hip right now. And Royce Keys, why do I keep hearing that he's your family? This is it. We're the only bloodline here. This is all we have. Trust no one. Jacob Fatu, Royce Keys.
And it was Jacob Fatu that had to destroy his best friend Royce Keys as these two men just destroyed each other in a street fight match in the main event of WWE Monday Night Raw last week. And after the Samoan dropped through the table and the moonsault, it would be the Tongan death grip that would result in the end of this match. As the referee called for the bell, and Jacob Fatu, the Samoan werewolf, made a huge statement here on Monday Night Raw last week. And that brutal attack of Royce Keys as the Samoan werewolf finally makes a statement for the bloodline and for his tribal chief as Roman Reigns comes out and acknowledges the Samoan werewolf. And that's what took place last week on WWE Monday Night Raw, ladies and gentlemen.
Sent a message last week. We found out for sure exactly where the Samoan werewolf's allegiance lies. That is to Roman Reigns.
So Michael Cole and Corey Graves here on WWE Monday Night Raw. Guys, don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe.
A medical update now on Royce Keys. He suffered from a bruised larynx and a cervical strain. Keys will be out indefinitely.
So Royce Keys, a bruised larynx, and he'll be out indefinitely. Uh-oh.
It's just me, O's. It's just me,
Oh, and Solo Sikoa's here! It's Solo!
Am I in the right place?
Uh-oh. What does Solo have to say?
Your boy Solo Dolo is now in your city.
Oh, and some Solo chants here as we see Solo Sikoa kick off the show here.
You all saw what happened last week. The bloodline took out my boy Royce Keys. So I came to Raw to handle some family business. So, bloodline?
Oh, to call them out, and they're going to answer as Solo Sikoa is responded here. And it does not take long before we see main event Jey Uso! And they're eating here on Monday Night Raw. All right, guys, and as Jay makes his way to the ring, guys, let's get into what we can expect here on WWE Monday Night Raw. A little preview here. Appreciate everybody hanging out here. And guys, the World Heavyweight Championship #1 contender tournament begins today with Penta taking on Laredo Kid from AAA. We'll also see Sol Ruca in a tag team matchup with a mystery tag team partner taking on Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez, the Women's Intercontinental Champion, and Roxanne Perez. We'll also see the man Becky Lynch here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw, and also Akira Tozawa goes one-on-one with one half of the World Tag Team Champions, the Vision's Austin Theory, and that's what we can expect here on WWE Monday Night Raw. Now let's get to Jey Uso. And Jey staring down Solo Sikoa as Solo kicks us off here on WWE Monday Night Raw. Jeffrey and Mrs. Reynolds in the chat. What's up, everybody?
You really want to do this, little brother?
Ooh.
You want to air out our family laundry in front of the whole world to see again? Hey, you know what the issue is, though. Nah, you know how to fix this issue, Oos. Tribal Chief called the play. I need you to fall in line, Solo.
Ooh, and Jey telling Solo to fall in line.
Fall in line? What do you mean, fall in line? Why does somebody keep saying that crap? Fall in line. Well, how did it work out for you?
Ooh.
Did you fall in line? Because it looks like you fell off.
Damn, Solo speaking game right now.
Brother, let's be honest. You was a world champion. You won the Royal Rumble. You beat Gunther at WrestleMania.
Yeah.
Every time these people heard your music, all the kids was happy.
Yeah. That's right. That's right. Interesting.
Now, all that crap's out the window. It sucks to be you now. Listen, I already told you this before. I'm not coming back to the family. I love where I'm at. Everybody in here, Virginia, they love where Solo's at, baby.
Yeah. Sarge, what's up, bro? KC, how we doing, Kenneth? Got some shocking news today. We love you both doing this. Well, thank you, KC.
So you can tell your tribal chief, man, shut your cocky, spoiled, disrespectful ass up, Solo. And you forget who the hell you talking to, little bruh. I raised you. I fed you. I changed your diapers. Nah, you know why you here? You know why you here? Huh? It's because of us. You know why you got that big house, Zeus? You know why your family's set for life? It's because of the rest of the bloodline. It's because of us.
Oh boy, got some yeeting going on.
Yes, you out here mocking, think it's a game, but look though, we gonna handle it. We gonna handle this The only way our family know how to handle Solo, me versus you tonight.
Uh-oh! Uh-oh!
Be quiet now. But look though, if when I win, you fall in line. You coming back to the bloodline. I'm delivering your ass first class to the tribal chief. This your warning shot. But
And Jey Uso with the warning shot in Solo.
right back there. Did anybody get shot? All right, we're good. Okay, calm down.
Calm down.
I accept.
Oh! Solo accepted the challenge from Jey Uso.
But I'll tell you this. When I beat you, you and this messed up family can leave me the hell alone. Now this is your warning shot. Pew.
Ha ha! And Solo sends a message here not only to the bloodline, but main event Jey Uso. And will this match be official? As it looks like Jey Uso will go one-on-one with Solo Sikoa. And if Solo loses, he'll have to fall in line with the bloodline.
Several weeks, it could all change.
Sarge, what's going on, buddy?
His mind right. He was all fun and game just now. It's going to be all business in the main event. Ladies and gentlemen, next month we make history in Mexico City. And the road to Mexico all starts tonight. It is the first round of the #1 contenders tournament for the opportunity to face Roman.
And that's right, ladies and gentlemen, the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament will start here tonight with Penta going one-on-one with Laredo Kid. Message from Penta.
Means everything to me. Every match is a battle. Every battle takes me one step closer to my goal, Mexico City. Bro, I can look past Laredo Kid. Laredo Kid, tú y yo somos viejos rivales. Pero esta noche,
But
sabrás
tonight you
el
will
luchador
find
que
out
me
the
he
luchador
convertido.
I have become.
I know Penta. Every luchador respect what he can do. I'm going to prove him that I am the most complete luchador in the world. This moment is my moment. And nothing can stop me. Ya sé. Así que espero estés
That
listo,
being
porque
said,
esta
I
noche
hope you're
va a ser
ready
la
for
guerra.
war tonight, says Penta.
I'm going
to my
win
old
this
rival.
tournament because I won to Roman Reigns en la Ciudad de México con toda mi gente. ¿Y saben por qué? Porque yo soy Penta, el cero miedo.
And Penta shows no fear as he looks to win this tournament match here tonight. And ladies and gentlemen, that's the way we get started here with our first match of the night for WWE Monday Night Raw. And this next match is scheduled for one fall and is our first matchup in the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Introducing first, from Mexico, the luchador Penta! KC Sarge Dog in the chat. What's up, Jeffrey?
Fasten your seatbelt.
And weighing in at 87 kilos.
Laredo Kid, first round of the #1 contenders tournament next.
And here we go, ladies and gentlemen, as we get ready for our first match of the night. Make sure you guys please hit that like button and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show. Now let's go. Come on, guys. Hope you're ready for an awesome Monday night. Come on. All right, so we're going to get our first poll question of the day up for everybody for our first match of the day. So make sure you guys please like and subscribe. If you have any questions, guys, any shout outs, maybe you have some wrestling questions or something you guys would like to ask me, maybe WWE related or sports related, make sure you guys hit me up in the live chat here with those super chats to make those comments stand out. And don't forget to help out and support the channel any way you guys can, whether liking and subscribing, sharing this live stream with your family and friends, or you can also sign up for channel memberships here on Tim Reynolds Show. That'll be on my YouTube channel page, and you can also donate by clicking the link on the top of that YouTube channel page at Tim Reynolds Show. So thank you guys, thank you wrestling fans, and thank you WWE Universe for all the love and support here as we're on commercial break, and we'll get to our first match of the night coming up after these commercial breaks here on WWE Monday Night Raw. So hope you guys are having a wonderful Monday night. Let's get our poll question up for everyone. So pick your winner in this first round of the World Heavy, let's see if I can fit this in here, Heavyweight Championship Tournament. Sweet, I fit it. All right, so we go Penta, and we got Laredo. Right there. L-A-R-D. L-A-R-D. L-A-R-E-D-O, kid. All right, there we go, guys. So will be our first match of the night here. The World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament begins as we see Penta going against Laredo Kid, but Jey Uso backstage, not too happy. There's Big Jim.
What the hell y'all got going out there tonight, huh? Hey, what you mean, OTC called to play? I'm just trying to handle this solo problem, dog.
Solo problem. Hey, it looks like you trying to run your play by yourself, and you sounds like you ignoring us and the OTC.
Hey, Jacob, check this out. It don't even matter, because guess what? I'm about to go out there, get the W's, bring Solo back to the OTC personally. Something your ass couldn't do, Jacob.
Damn.
Hey, man, I did my thing last week. The only way Solo's coming back to the family is if you get that dub tonight with your punk ass, Jay.
Man, why you keep calling me that? I don't know. You better get this dub. Come on. Help.
And we see there, guys, looks like the bloodline not on the same page, but if Jey Uso wins and delivers, we will see Solo Sikoa return to Roman Reigns. So Solo's got some big stakes on the line here, guys, for this matchup. As main event, Jey Uso goes one-on-one with Solo Sikoa with big match implications here tonight. And guys, there is the World Mixed Tag Team Champion from AAA. It's Laredo Kid! And the bell rings as we get ready for this one-on-one matchup. Let's get ready for the play-by-play, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. So we see here Penta and Laredo Kid staring each other down, and you can hear the fans here in Virginia are pumped up for some great wrestling. Oh, and shaking the hand of Laredo Kid. No, Laredo Kid not interested as Penta tries to show respect to the luchador. And now, the man who shows no fear looks to tangle up with Laredo Kid. And now grabbing the wrist lock here, but a roll through by Laredo Kid, and a nice roll through, and now taking down Penta. Laredo Kid now picks up Penta, but Penta with a nice arm drag takedown. And now Laredo Kid caught with a side headlock here as Penta has that tight, but now off the ropes. Goes Penta, Laredo Kid down to the mat, and now leaping over Penta as Penta's off the ropes, and oh, a kick right to the gut there. And a beautiful counter by Penta, who really mapped out that move from Laredo Kid. And now in the corner, oh, missing with the splash. Laredo Kid able to roll through it. He misses. Penta able to counter, but wait a minute, on the outside, the Enziguri connects from Laredo Kid. And now we see LK up from the top rope, but big drop kick takes down Penta. Now Penta onto the outside here.
In recent months, we've seen something of a change of attitude from Laredo Kid.
And now Laredo Kid off the ropes here, and oh, a big heel kick from Penta stops the momentum there from Laredo, and now a big crossbody takes down Laredo Kid. Penta in control, now off the ropes here, tucking under the clothesline. Penta, a nice hurricane run and takes down Laredo. And now Penta's feeling it here. Does he have the momentum? He's going to look to do something dangerous, something deadly. But now Laredo Kid grabs the ankle, drags Penta on the outside, and an uppercut, a slap to the face, and now slamming the face of Penta off the ring apron. And now, wait a minute. Laredo Kid going up to the top rope here. This could be dangerous. A huge moonsault takes out Penta on the outside. And now Laredo Kid has the momentum in this matchup. What a beautiful moonsault off the top rope. And on the outside of the ring, Laredo Kid lands it perfectly, taking out Penta. And now back inside the ring, Laredo Kid looking to go up to the top. Oh! A nice bouncing springboard corkscrew suplex, and another one there. First one off the bottom rope, the second one off the middle rope, the cover, but a kick out of two by Penta. And there again, the replay, checking out that beautiful moonsault there from Laredo Kid as he hits it perfectly, nearly taking out Penta. And now we'll see if Laredo Kid has what it takes to get the huge upset victory here tonight against Penta in the first round of the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Here to kick off our first match here tonight for WWE Monday Night Raw. Hope you guys are ready. What's going on in the chat? We got Kenneth. How we doing, brother? Welcome, man. You the GOAT. You the GOAT, Kenneth. What's up, man? Solo will need here a lot of help. Yeah, we'll see. Maybe LA Knight comes out and tries to have Solos back. I think we could see a possibility there. What's up, KC? Kenneth in the chat as well. Big shout out Jeffrey as well. Thank you, everybody, hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. All right, let's get to our notes here. Notes. Gotta write some notes. All right. Okay, so Solo kicks off show. Penta versus got Laredo Kid. So versus Jay Uso. Okay. All right, here we go, guys. So not too bad of a segment to kick us off here, man. Honestly, I was very happy to see Solo back on WWE programming. It took a week off there after SummerSlam, after they got the big victory, him, LA Knight, and Royce Keys. It does look like they're writing off Royce Keys for a little while, saying that he's got an injury after that street fight matchup, so he's going to be missing some time here out indefinitely. So we'll be seeing Royce Keys back, I think, sometime in the future. But what could this possibly possibly lead to, right? Well, with the World Heavyweight Championship tournament taking place, I think this means that LA Knight will probably go against the Bloodline at Survivor Series, but maybe we could see LA Knight versus Roman Reigns at Money in the Bank. But we'll have to see what happens, especially after LA Knight called out Roman Reigns last week. I thought that was a great segment as well. Monday Night Raw was really good last week, so I hope this week really follows up. And, man, also got to give WWE a huge compliment and big credit to them, man. The commercials have been, there's a lot less commercials, guys, and I really like that so far, not only from SmackDown, but especially here on WWE Raw. And we see Laredo Kid taking down Penta with the big boot now to the face, looking to battle back. And now, the drop kick there, or I should say the super kick, as Laredo had a handstand on the top rope. And now the bulldog from Penta. But Laredo Kid already back to his feet. But there Penta hitting again, twice in a row with a big spine buster. And now Laredo Kid rolling into the corner, and now here goes Penta. The Enziguri connects, and now taking down Laredo Kid. The handstand drop kick from Penta connects. And now the cover here by Penta. And a kick out at 2. And guys, what a beautiful move there from Penta. He is able to literally put Rey Fenix up on top, almost where his head is on upside down on the top of the turnbuckle, and then hits him with a kick, and then sets up this maneuver here, where he then gets him back in the corner, drops Laredo Kid, where he's sitting down in the corner, and then he does a handstand on the top rope and hits him with the drop kick. And now, wait a minute, Penta looking to finish this matchup here. Laredo able to counter the Penta driver with the reverse Hurricane Rana. And now Laredo Kid looking to put Penta away. This would be a huge upset from the top rope here. Laredo! The 450 splash! The cover here! And how did Penta kick out of that? And Laredo Kid hits a beautiful 450 splash and nearly takes out Penta, but somehow the man, the luchador that shows no fear, gets the shoulder up. And now Laredo Kid wondering what he has to do to put this matchup away. Penta in the corner, Laredo in the opposite corner. What's he looking to do here? And the super kick connects, stopping the momentum from Laredo. And now in the corner, Penta looking for the backstabber. And then takes down Laredo Kid. The cover here by Penta. And a kick out at 2. And Laredo Kid still in this. Penta can't believe it, but what a great matchup we've got here to kick us off on WWE Monday Night Raw.
You are the man with zero fear. Penta needs to keep his.
How you doing, everybody?
Sold out.
Yeah, Keith, what's up, man? I'm sorry, bro. I got Kenneth as well in here with the chat with you, Keith, so my apologies. Oh, and now a big slap there and a chop from Penta. Laredo Kid responds with an elbow. And then another chop, another elbow. And back and forth now goes Laredo and Penta. And now we see the elbows here from Penta off the ropes. And a big right elbow from Laredo Kid. And then, a super kick there from Penta. And a chop to the face right there by Laredo Kid. And now here we go off the ropes. Penta, catches him with the super kick, and that drops Laredo. And now Penta's feeling it here, guys. And here we go, off the ropes, Penta over the top, takes out Laredo Kid. And what an amazing move, the elevation there from Penta, taking down Laredo Kid on the outside. Now throwing him back inside the ring. Penta looking to finish this matchup here. And now Laredo Kid, he's caught, looking for the Penta driver! The cover here! And Laredo Kid kicks out! How did he get the shoulder up? Are you kidding me? After the elevation, the big swanton splash over the top rope, and then the Penta driver, but it was not enough to put away Laredo Kid. What a fight here from Laredo. Penta in the corner now, going after Kid. Oh, and a beautiful Falcon Arrow. And now Laredo has Penta where he wants him. Going up to the top rope, looking for a moonsault here. No, it was a corkscrew splash, and it misses. And Penta with the Mexican driver. The cover. And your winner of this matchup and advancing to the next round of the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament, it's Penta! And man, you see the corkscrew swanton there, or I should say moonsault off the top rope missing, and that sets up a beautiful Mexican driver there from Penta, and he takes down Laredo Kid 1, 2, 3. And this now means Penta will advance to the next round of the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament, and Penta will face the winner of Psycho Clown and La Parka. Heck yeah, Sarge, Big Dog in the chat likes it. I think the WWE Universe likes it.
Step closer to the world champion, Roman Reigns. Well, today, WWE announced the 2027 Road to...
All right, guys, what a freaking match, dude. Winner Penta. All right, guys, let's give my WWE show review of that matchup. I gotta tell you, these two guys, you can tell they've wrestled before, man. Very clean match, really good maneuvers from both guys. I'm giving this a solid A+ here on Tim Reynolds Show, guys. My WWE show review of this matchup is that this is probably going to be the match of the night, and what a way to kick us off, especially with this new World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. I think this is a genius idea from the general manager of AAA, Rey Mysterio, as we see the World Tag Team Champions division backstage.
I want to start with you, Logan Paul, and all this bad blood between the Alpha Academy and Division. Byron, let me stop you right there, brother. Bad blood. These guys are beneath us. They're losers. The only bad blood with the Alpha Academy is Otis's blood pressure. They're losers, Byron. You know this. We know this. That's why Maxine left them.
And I know Tozawa better than anyone, which is why I know he does not stand a chance with my bad boy, the hottest, most jacked, talented, tenacious superstar in the WWE.
Damn, girl.
Very.
That's right. And all you need to know, Byron, is I'm gifting Tozawa an ass whooping tonight. And why is that? Well, he deserves it. But
Braun Breaker's so pissed right now.
oh, that's right. I got it right here. Yeah. Thanks, guys. Yeah. Braun, did you want to say something? What do you think of Obafemi, Byron? I like him. You think he's a future? That's what Brock Lesnar said. You sound like Paul.
And Braun Breaker not too happy backstage as you see that very weird interview there, man. Maxine Dupree is just like all over Austin Theory. Logan Paul's getting way better at his promos though too, man. But ladies and gentlemen, our next match is scheduled for one fall, and introducing first, representing the Vision, he is one half of the WWE World Tag Team Champions, and he's accompanied by the Vision's Maxine Dupree and Logan Paul, and also Braun Breaker. It's Austin Theory!
Call him her bad boy. That's right, amongst other things, I believe hottest, most jacked, most talented. There are some other descriptors that Maxine's thrown around, but I can't use.
And that's right, guys. Coming up next, we've got Austin Theory against Akira Tozawa.
Coming up next, live on Monday Night Raw.
So that matchup's coming up next here, guys. Thank you, everybody, hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. What's up, Sarge Dog? How we doing, man? Makes no sense. Logan Paul had no brace on backstage, and now he has it on. Yeah, I guess that's probably more like for safety or maybe just for show there, Sarge. Actually, it's kind of funny you noticed that, man. I was too busy kind of just going, huh? Oh my gosh, Maxine is just like all over Austin Theory. Look at him, dude. He is like glowing right now with this chick all over him. And then Braun Breaker is just straight up like he is so mad, dude. Like Braun Breaker is just pissed after what Oba said last week, and apparently after Brock Lesnar crowned him the future. I don't really know what to make of it, but definitely feel you there, big Sarge man. I think you make a good point there. Very good point. All right, so pick your. You know what, guys? I don't think I'm gonna even make a poll for this one. I think we're just gonna go. No, I'll make a poll. Yeah, pick your winner for this next match on WWE Monday Night Raw. 8/10/26. Oh, see, I just make sure I spell this cat's name right. Mr. Kira Tajawa. All right, so AKIRA TOZAWA. So Kira Tazawa or Austin Theory. All right, guys, get your votes in on who you're picking for our next match of the night. We've got Austin Theory going one-on-one with Akira Tozawa as Akira Tozawa tries to avenge his friend Otis after, the Vision took them out last week. All right, guys, just got a few more minutes here before we get back to the action. Please make sure you guys hit that like button and subscribe. And ladies and gentlemen, look who makes his way into the chat here, guys. It's one of our newest members here on Tim Reynolds Show, Rodney Hood. Rodney, how we doing, buddy? Welcome in the chat, my friend. Hope you're having a wonderful Monday night. And thanks for coming and hanging out on the channel, my friend. All right, so got the chat all set up now. Perfect. All right, guys, let's crack open a cold one here. Ooh, bam! And ladies and gentlemen, making his way in the ring for this matchup that's scheduled for one fall, it's Akira Tozawa. And after what we seen last Monday, when the Vision came out with Oba Femi being stared down by Braun Breaker.
Cut the tension with a knife. It's apparent that Braun Breaker still hasn't gotten over last week's encounter, and poor Joe Henry
was the one literally dismantled by Braun Breaker. And then Akira Tozawa comes in to help out Joe Henry and takes out Austin Theory, believe it or not.
Sending Theory outside the ring and forcing this matchup here tonight.
Right, Sarge? Come on, let's go Akira Tozawa, man. Let's get an upset here.
I mean, you got to give Tozawa credit. He's got a ton of guts.
All right, the bell rings. Akira Tozawa going right after Theory, but Austin Theory with a big back elbow knocks down Tozawa.
This is a case of a man thinking with his heart.
So now we see a big right hand here from Theory. Now in the corner and shoulders to the gut here of Akira Tozawa. Now the back elbows here, and you see Theory mocking Akira Tozawa here. And oh, a big boot to the face, and oh, a hurricane right off the middle rope. And now Tozawa has Theory on the ropes. Uh-oh, he rolls to the outside, and now Tozawa, oh, got caught. And a big clothesline upends Akira Tozawa. And now Theory is laughing as he nearly takes off the head of Tozawa here.
by Obafemi. Normally a very emotional superstar, but Braun Breaker looks borderline.
And now continuing
right now.
the left hands and now the right hands as he continues to pummel and beat down Akira Tozawa here. Austin Theory, one of the few superstars that actually uses his left hand more than his right hand. And now Akira Tozawa fighting back with right hands of his own. And then missing here, but wait a minute. Theory slams down Tozawa. The cover in the middle of the ring. And a kick out at 2. But Theory now right back on the headlock here as Tozawa tries to battle back in here. Theory much bigger than the smaller Akira Tozawa, who needs to use his athleticism not only to get out of this headlock here, but also to have a chance in this matchup. Now back to his feet, the elbows here to the gut. And a Tozawa here trying to finish. Theory throwing him into the corner now. Tozawa gets caught. Oh, and the backbreaker. And Theory in complete control. And man, Braun Breaker just staring at the floor, dude. And you just see Breaker is just, he's not even here right now. Breaker is losing it now, folks. And now stomping the gut of Akira Tozawa. As we see now Theory in complete control. And oh, thrown into the corner with such power and strength. And now Theory just toying with Akira Tozawa here. And now slamming the face of Tozawa, bouncing it off the mat. And I don't know if Tozawa's got much left fight here, guys. Austin Theory's in complete control of this matchup here. And it's only a matter of time. And now the stomp to the back of Tozawa. Theory just laughing at his opponent here. Now the referee's got to break up. What a despicable move as he just stomps into the back of the head of Akira Tozawa. Oh, wait a minute. Tozawa battling back here. A couple of chops now to the chest. And uh-oh, Tozawa taken down with a big back elbow. And now picking up Theory here. And now, uh-oh, Tozawa lays on his feet. And, oh, a kick to the gut. Oh, but missing with the enziguri. Tozawa, though, able to scramble through here. And then, uh-oh, Theory catches him. Oh, and another backbreaker. That one unique. Almost a full Nelson kind of backbreaker there. And now Theory flaunting with Maxime Dupree on the outside. Braun Breaker just staring a hole inside of the man. And you got to wonder what's going through the mind of Braun Breaker right now, ladies and gentlemen. I'm not exactly sure, but you got to think it's something very serious and something to do possibly with Obafemi? I don't know. But heck yeah, guys. Hope everyone's doing good. They're racing at Richmond this weekend. I know, KC, we got a Saturday night race coming up for the NASCAR Cup Series, and we will be live here on Tim Reynolds Show for that race. Cannot wait for that. Hope everybody's having a great Monday night here. Appreciate everybody hanging out with us on Tim Reynolds Show. If you guys have any questions or shout-outs, please hit me up with those super chats here on the channel. All right. So next match, we've got Austin Theory versus Kira. All right. Got our notes, got our notes, got our notes. Sarge, Big Dog in the chat says, let's go, Akira! Let's go, Akira Tozawa! Can the underdog get the big upset here against Austin Theory, one half of the World Tag Team Champions, and with the Vision at ringside? We do think Austin Theory has the advantage. This would be a big upset if Akira Tozawa could somehow get the win. But what everybody wants to know, What's going on in the mind of Braun Breaker? He looks like he's lost it, ladies and gentlemen. He is definitely not focused on this match, and you can tell, I think he wants to get his hands on Obafemi. And what do you make of the little confrontation we've seen between Braun Breaker and Paul Heyman last week? It almost looks like Paul Heyman's not really with the Vision anymore. Man, could this mean the Vision's like gonna be broken up, split up here soon? I think if they lose the World Tag Team titles, that would probably be the next move for him here. I don't know if the Vision faction has really worked out. And I do think that Braun Breaker is one of those guys that needs a big singles push, man. Like, he deserves it. He is one of the best guys, up-and-coming guys right now in WWE. And I think him in the World Heavyweight title picture is what you want. But we got to wait to see. All right, as we get back to the action here, Akira Tozawa being dismantled on the outside.
Go ahead, show him who gets the kiss. Hey, oh, not you, boy.
Never.
Austin Theory not just physically assaulting Tozawa, but preying on Tozawa's emotions as well.
That's right, trying to humiliate Akira Tozawa is Theory here. And now rolling back inside the ring. Tozawa ducks under the clothesline and now looking for a big DDT. And now Tozawa has some momentum here. Can he carry it to a win? The crowd is behind him in Norfolk, Virginia. And Norfolk looking for a huge upset. Tozawa with the drop kick, the big boot in the corner. That was almost like a Sami Zayn kick, and there goes a Enziguri and a backside senton. The cover by Tozawa, and a kick out in two. And now Tozawa feeling it here. And ripping the shirt off. Here comes Tozawa. Feeling it here. And now looking to take down Theory. The kicks coming to the chest here. And Tozawa continuing the onslaught. Continuing the attack as the kicks just rain down. And a super kick connects to the chin of Theory. Now Tozawa off the ropes. Got caught. Austin Theory looking for a big elbow. And now the cover here. And that one is over. And your winner in this matchup, it is the Vision's Austin Theory!
Tozawa, you can pick up your teeth in section 122.
And now, oh no! And now Austin Theory going right after Tozawa after the match. Come on, Theory! As the attack continues, the assault here by Austin Theory on Akira Tozawa. The ref trying to get some order here. And now Maxine Dupree grabbing the steel chair. And now, wait a minute, General Manager Adam Pearce grabs the steel chair and throws it out of the hands of Austin Theory. And talk about confrontation here, but wait a minute, Braun Breaker's in the ring, and now Tozawa's got in trouble here. But wait a minute, look who's here, ladies and gentlemen, it's the ruler, Obafemi! Uh-oh! Things just got interesting! Whoa. 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 Boom, boom. Oh! Alba's here! Alba's here! And the 2026 King of the Ring is staring straight through Braun Breaker as he heads towards the ring. You can feel the aura of the is so good. Braun Breaker telling Oba, bring it. Bring it, MFer. Are you kidding me? Oh my God, this is so cool. Oh, Oba. Oba. Oh, and the ruler doesn't look like he's here to talk. As Braun Breaker stares him down, and now General Manager Adam Pearce and security WWE officials getting in between Oba Femi and Braun Breaker, and Braun laughing at the ruler. Woo-hoo-hoo! Come on, get out the way. Let these two fight, man.
The problem is, at some point, this is going to pop off because these two men want to prove who's the alpha male. You're absolutely right. A big problem for Adam Pearce, but what a win for the fans.
Man intensifying
Wow.
animosity between Oba Femi and Braun Breaker. But meanwhile, please welcome my guest, General Manager of AAA, Rey Mysterio.
Ray!
Now, Ray, there's been a lot of buzz around this #1 Contenders tournament. Tell me, what stood out to you about this opening contest between Laredo Kid and Penta?
Kathy Penta and Laredo went out there and had a banger of a match. And I just know that when Raw returns to Mexico, Roman is going to have his hands full.
Hey, Kathy, I'm sorry for interrupt, but I just wanna thanks Ray, carnal. Gracias. Gracias por esta oportunidad. Really, I will give everything I got to represent my country.
You don't have to thank me. You've earned that spot.
Hey. What's going on here, huh? I got a question. You got your little tournament full of luchadores, but yet you don't add the king of the luchadores to the tournament, the reigning AAA Mega Campeón?
Damn, son. I didn't think you needed another handout. I mean, that's how you became a jackass in the first place.
Is that why you handed this jackass my spot?
Hey, cuidadito con tus palabras, cabrón, eh? Show more respect. He's not only the greatest luchador of all time, es tu padre, cabrón. You know what? Se me ocurrió una idea. I'm gonna go to Adam Pearce, and I will fix this, and I will see you in the ring, porque te voy a romper tu madre. Fake king of luchadors.
Are you done? Huh? Okay. Because I will see you in the ring, and I will show you why I am the greatest Mysterio of all time.
And Dominic Mysterio, breaking news, guys. It looks like Dragon Lee is going to take on Dominic Mysterio later on here on Monday Night Raw. But ladies and gentlemen, after her shocking return last week on WWE Monday Night Raw, we will say here in Norfolk, Virginia, it's Stephanie Vaquer who will be coming up next here on WWE Monday Night Raw, as we get to hear from her after her shocking return last week, where it looks like she wants to challenge Liv Morgan for that Women's World Championship, looking for the rematch that she never got. But the man Becky Lynch also returned last week and has her eyes set on that Women's World Championship, calling Liv Morgan's title reign the worst title reign of all time. Hey, it actually wasn't too bad. It wasn't too bad. You know, when I get to saying how bad she is, it's actually pretty good. Pretty good. All right, hope everybody's doing well. Thank you guys for hanging out here. Man, let's go over that last match here, guys. So, WWE show review here on TimReynolds Show as I give my match grade for that last matchup where we see Austin Theory, one half of the World Tag Team Champions and representing the Vision, as we also see Braun Breaker, the other half of the World Tag Team Champions, and Logan Paul and Maxine Dupree there at ringside. And Austin Theory wanted to gloat and gloat and gloat, did he? And that almost cost him in this matchup here with Akira Tozawa really putting the pressure on here in Austin Theory in this one-on-one matchup. But Theory, his size and strength definitely was the difference here in this one, taking down Akira Tozawa and getting the victory here on Monday Night Raw. Now, guys, for me, this match here, I give it a solid B. The one thing you gotta love about Akira Tozawa's in-ring talent is that he's usually very good to work with anybody because he has got a good move set. He also flows pretty well in the ring, and the guy can take some punches. I'll tell you that. Sometimes you've got to be pretty talented in order to be a guy who can be in the ring with just about anybody, and Akira Tozawa does have that in-ring talent and that in-ring ability to be able to, let's say, be a good dance partner, if you will, inside the ring. So a great matchup with him. Man, I've got to agree that with the WWE Universe, especially with the audience here in Norfolk, Virginia, saying in Theory, you suck, man. I gotta tell you, man, like, I'm not saying Austin Theory's a bad wrestler. He's probably better off as a heel than he ever was as a babyface, although his babyface run was pretty good for a little while, even though it was short-lived. So for me, man, I just don't know where are we headed with this, right? Like, Austin Theory with Maxine Dupree, better off doing that by themselves, I would think, if they stick together, right, and push that storyline forward. Logan Paul, I mean, sorry, man. He needs to either be with himself and just have a singles run with how good of a superstar he's become, or you need to have somebody with him it's a legit tag team with those two, you know? Because Braun Breaker right now is just too good to be a part of this vision and not having a singles push right now. He deserves it, and it looks like he's going to get it if you ask me. So we'll see what happens with Braun Breaker there. Oh, look here. Jeffrey says Millie Marcaresis, or however you say that, was the greatest luchador of all time.
In just moments, we'll see the former world champ Stephanie McCare out here. Before last week, we hadn't seen Stephanie since WrestleMania. Corey, let's take us back to WrestleMania and show you what happened. Stephanie McCare victimized backstage by an attack from the Judgment Day, initiated by Raquel Rodriguez, escalated by Roxanne Perez.
This is my championship.
That's right, the Judgment Day attacked Stephanie Vaquer after WrestleMania, and then the shocking return last week of Becky Lynch.
I came for you, sweet cheeks.
As if one shot wasn't bad enough for Liv Morgan, enter La Primera. Stephanie Vaquer makes her return to Monday Night Raw and lays waste to the Judgment Day.
That's right, Stephanie Vaquer went after Liv Morgan, but then Becky Lynch stepped right up to Stephanie Vaquer, and a stare down ensued. But ladies and gentlemen, making her way to the ring, here for our next segment here on WWE Monday Night Raw, it's Stephanie Vaquer!
Yeah, she's got problems.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Stephanie.
I see Logan, Paul, and Austin Theory and Maxine as the Vision and Braun Breaker going solo. Yeah, you know, I don't even really think I like Austin Theory with Logan Paul, though, as a tag team. Like, Maxine Dupree does work with Theory as sort of a manager, you know, a confidant, girlfriend type thing, right? That works. I like that. But I think Logan Paul is better off by himself, and if you're going to make him a tag team, put him with a legit tag team partner where those two can dominate, because, man, Logan Paul, as soon as he gets back from his injury, we need to see him back in the ring, dude. All right, we'll hear from Stephanie Vaquer.
Hola, Universo WWE. I'm so happy to be here. I really miss this ring. I miss every Monday Night Raw, and I miss you guys. Thank you for all your support. But most of all, I really miss seeing Liv and Jasmine Day get scared every time they see me coming.
Ellos intentaron destruirme, but nobody can destroy me. Yo voy a destruir Judgment Day uno por uno, one by one.
Ooh, so Stephanie says she'll take down Judgment Day
Again,
one by one.
I beat you up 1,000 times and I can do it again and again.
Yo!
Roxanne Perez, you are a dead woman.
Oh!
Liv Morgan, te voy a hacer vivir un maldito infierno. I know you're scared, and you should be, because we both know that title belongs to me.
Uh-oh! And you knew it was only a matter of time before the man, Becky Lynch, would show up to interrupt Stephanie Vaquer. And big shout out to Ghost Hunter 86, one of our members here on Tim Reynolds Show, with the $2 super chat donation. Pops Top looks in on the fam. What's up, bro? Thank you, man. And making her way to the ring, it's the man, Becky Lynch. And Stephanie Vaquer looking down the man as she heads towards the ring.
She was coming for Liv Morgan's world title.
So what will Becky have to say here?
The man has come around to Norfolk, Virginia!
Big ovation there for Becky Lynch.
Hola, señorita. ¿Cómo estás? ¿Qué quieres?
What do I want? That's what that means. What do I want? What do I want? Ooh, that's a good question. What do I want? I don't want a lot. I probably want the same thing that you want. I want to beat the ever-living piss out of Liv Morgan. For different reasons. You have a score to settle. I just don't like the dope. And she's taken that title on a fast-track time machine back to the mid-2000s, and I have worked too hard for too long to watch that happen.
Okay, Becky. Good point. Good point.
But I don't know too much about you. I think you like to keep it that way. You're a bit of an enigma. You're very mysterious. What I do know about you is that you have made a big, big impact on Raw in the very, very short time that you've been up here. I do know that.
Becky Lynch showing some respect here a little bit.
And I do know that that is especially impressive considering you seem to be gone more often than you're here.
Oh.
Hey! You've had a run of bad luck. Happens to the best of us. That's okay. And I can't figure out if you're this badass that just rushes back before they're ready because you want to fight, or your body gives up so that your mind doesn't have to.
Ooh.
But what I do know
Becky's cooking
is that
right now.
title doesn't need any more bad luck. And I don't consider myself particularly lucky, but I do consider myself particularly good. So you can settle your score with Liv Morgan. You can beat the crap out of her. You can get your revenge. I will sit there. I will cheer you on. I will eat popcorn while you do it. But when it comes to championship matches, that's my domain. You don't deserve that title. That title deserves me.
Becky, respectfully, I don't care. And listen, get in my way, and I will show you what La Primera is all about.
And Stephanie Vaquer telling Becky Lynch, you get in my way and you'll find out what I'm really all about. But Becky Lynch delivering a great promo there, man. I gotta tell you. And oh, wait a minute! Liv Morgan from behind going after Becky Lynch. And now Liv Morgan with a cheap shot on the man. And now, Becky, the big boots of Liv. And now it's the man's turn. And she's looking to slam down Liv Morgan. And she does. And now Stephanie Vaquer went for the clothesline and misses as we see Becky and Stephanie stare each other down. And the cheap shot by Liv Morgan.
That is mine, and you know that. You know it's not good. You did nothing with it. You did nothing with it. You did nothing with it again. I deserve that title. That title deserves me.
Yeah, Ghost, you are right about that. Wrestling nowadays is more about days of our lives than it is about wrestling when you grew up. I'd have to agree with you there, Ghost. What's up, Miss Reynolds?
Liv Morgan had better watch her back. Hey, Graves, guess what? Congratulations are in order. Bianca Belair.
Oh, guys, congratulations to Bianca Belair.
Alan Crawford into the world. There is a lot of cause for celebration in the WWE Universe. Congratulations, Bianca and Tez, on a job well done. He is beautiful.
There's LA Knight backstage.
Saying things got personal between you and Roman Reigns last week would be a massive understatement. Now that you've had a week to process everything, where do you stand?
Let me talk to you. Where do I stand? I stand the same place I did last week, which is Roman Reigns comes out here and says the same boring stuff he always says, but you get to the back of the line and you didn't earn it, and talks about his waste of money watch. Well, I went ahead and got 10 more of my watches, and they all tell the same time, which is it's time for Roman Reigns to figure out if he's got enough tingle in his loins to face me. But I tell you what, true to his word, he went ahead and set up a tournament, so I'm going to win that thing, and I'm going to go on and face Roman Reigns.
A luchador tournament.
Oh, my God. How convenient. How convenient the tournament. What's up? What up, Captain? Listen, I know you're dealing with Roman business, but did you see what happened to Royce Keys last week? I did see what happened. Yeah. Same thing might happen to me tonight. And then they're going to come after you next. Look, I appreciate all that. But here's the deal, man. What happened at SummerSlam, we got the big hug. Everybody loved it. I was feeling it. Everybody was feeling it. Bottom line is, one night only. I'm good. Thank you for that. What are you talking about? No. Knight, you don't get it. It's not just you versus him, okay? It's you versus the whole damn bloodline. All right? I know you don't need my help, but at least I tried to warn you.
Listen, if Jey Uso beats Solo tonight, then he's going to deliver Solo Sikoa to Roman Reigns next week. If Solo wins, well, guess what? He doesn't have to deal with a family anymore.
So interesting, guys. So we will see LA Knight sort of ponder whether or not to help out Solo Sikoa tonight. And Solo Sikoa's got a huge matchup as he goes one-on-one with main event Jey Uso. And if Jey wins, Jey Uso will deliver Solo Sikoa to the OTC Roman Reigns next week, and Solo will have to join the bloodline. But introducing first here, guys, for our next matchup that's scheduled for one fall, representing the Judgment Day, he is the AAA Mega Champion. He's Dirty Dominic Mysterio! First thought was the Sheik and Dusty Rhodes, Junkyard Dogs, Road Warriors. Dude, love the Road Warriors, Ghost. Sting and Flair, Andre the Giant Hogan. Great matches, dude. Great matches, Ghost.
Conversation with his dad, Rey Mysterio, and Dragon Lee.
And that's right, guys. After the confrontation backstage, it does look like this match has been made official. It's Dirty Dominic Mysterio going one-on-one with Dragon Lee as Dirty Dom tries to prove he should be the one in this #1 contenderships World Heavyweight Championship tournament that has been for the Luchadors, with Monday Night Raw going back to Mexico City here in a few weeks' time, where Roman Reigns will put the World Heavyweight Championship on the line for the winner of this tournament. Penta got the first win here today against Laredo Kid, and it looks like maybe if Dirty Dom wins this matchup, he'll replace Dragon Lee, I would assume, in that tournament next week. So we'll see what happens. Big shout out here. We got Mrs. Reynolds in the chat. Ghost Owner, what's up, man? Jeffrey, how we doing, dude? Rebecca Quinn used to be a flight attendant. Oh, okay. I guess you're talking about Becky Lynch there, I would assume. All right, big shout out to Ghost Honor 86 as well. Pop Tops looking in on the fam with the $2 super chat donation. Appreciate you there, Ghost Honor 86, one of our members and one of our moderators here on Tim Reynolds Show. Appreciate you, brother. And hey, man, look, you're not a fossil, dude. You just remember the good times, all right? We all got to get old at some point here or another, and I'm not saying you're old there, Ghost, but what I am saying is that you've been around on this planet a lot longer than I have, and I got to tell you, man, wrestling is not what it used to be. I do like it. There's a lot about WWE that I do like, but there's a lot about WWE that's not like the old school WWE. And I gotta tell you, man, these wrestling matches, Ghost Honor makes a good point here. It's more of a dance, you know, a routine, maybe a movie fight scene, if you will, right? Rather than an actual wrestling match like we're used to. And I gotta tell you, man, if you guys have Netflix, or if you get a chance to watch some of the old WWE programming, like, yeah. Like, I could seriously stream every single one of these episodes here on the channel and just watch it over again, then watch the regular stuff that's on now. Oh, to the dust in my veins with another $2 super chat here from Ghost Honor 86. What's up, dog? Dude, thank you, my brother. I appreciate that. The dust in your veins. Yo, man, if you got dust in your veins, you better get that in a bottle or something. Sell it. I might get you some cash, dude. I'm sure there's somebody out there that'd be willing to buy the dust in your veins. Come on, man. Hey, Ghost, we all got to get old sometime, dude. We all get old sometime. All right, should be getting back to Monday Night Raw here shortly. Thank you guys for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. All right, so we see making his way to the ring, the opponent here in this matchup, it's Dragon Lee! And he's going to look to shut up Dirty Dom here in this matchup.
Dominic Mysterio set to take on Dragon Lee here tonight in a renewal of what has been a nasty rivalry. It was, of course, Rey Mysterio, WWE Hall of Famer.
There you go, Jeffy. Jeffrey with the Bruno Sammartino reference. Heck yeah. And the drop kick there by Dragon Lee, and now stomping a mud hole here in the right hand, going after Dirty Dom right as the bell rings. And now Dragon Lee fired up. Dirty Dom now back to his feet. Dragon Lee gets caught, and a big drop kick there from Dominic Mysterio. And now stomping a mud hole here in Dragon Lee. Dirty Dom fired up, trying to get the victory.
In Mexico City. However, Dragon Lee is in the tournament. He's going to take on El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. El Hijo de Dr. Wagner Jr. Say it better because you're the voice of AAA.
Oh, and a big chop there. But wait a minute, Dragon Lee responds with a couple of chops of his own. And then Dirty Dom responds right back. Look at the chops landing on the chest of Dragon Lee. And now Lee countering with an uppercut. And now the elbows in the corner here to Dominic Mysterio. What an exchange in the corner there. And now Dirty Dom with the knee to the gut. But Dragon Lee responds with a chop.
Been absolutely
And then a big chop there from Dominic Mysterio. What a kick to the gut by Dragon Lee. Off the ropes here, rolling over Dominic here, ducking under the clothesline. Dragon Lee, the Hurricane Rana takes down Dominic. And now Mysterio in trouble. Dragon Lee into the corner, and the big kick knocks down Dominic, and now Dom gets hit with a boot to the face. And Dragon Lee keeping the pressure on here in this one.
To another level, no doubt about it. And again, that extends to his performances in AAA, which to me has really made
now in the corner here, Dragon Lee. Reversed by Dominic. Oh, hard into the corner, and now, big Dom with a big boot. Taking down Dragon Lee. And now Dominic Mysterio keeping the pressure on here. Ghost Honor with another $1 super chat donation. Thank you, brother. And a big elbow knocks down Dragon Lee. Dominic Mysterio in control. Off the ropes goes Lee. Able to counter now. Dominic going for a roll up here. And in the stop there from Dragon Lee. And now the cover here on Mysterio. And Dominic able to kick out of two.
El Grande Americano, the one and only, won the 2026 Rey de Reyes tournament, which earned him a title opportunity at the King of the Luchadors. Corey Graves.
And a nice takedown right into the headlock here. And now Dragon Lee trying to keep the pressure on here with Dirty Dom. And now the roll through here, a cradle and a kick out at two. And then Dom with a big kick to the gut now, trying to get some momentum back. And now you see Dominic being cocky here. Mysterio looking for a suplex. Dragon Lee into a cradle. The cover here and a kick out at two. And Dominic still battling here. Another clothesline as we reach our super chat goal here, ladies and gentlemen. Big shout out to Ghost Honor 86 helping us out here, brother. Thank you, thank you.
Time to settle in. Why has Dominic been so successful as the Mega Champ?
And now in the corner here. Oh, a big chop by Dirty Dom.
Being a fighting champion and being a proud champion. Dom's proud, but he's smart. And Dom picks his opponents wisely. Not to mention...
And another kick to the gut here. Excuse me, a punch to the gut by Dominic.
A man you may remember as the Nigerian giant Omos.
And now able to counter here. Stumbled onto the outside. Dragon Lee got hung up. His leg up on that top rope there. And that did not look good. And now Dominic looking to take advantage. And the springboard crossbody onto the outside takes out Dragon Lee.
The dirtiest Mega Champion of all time. Is that what that meant? Or the dirtiest of the dirty?
Have to replace wife's starter on the caddy, so after this weekend and that's all, folks. Hey, Ghost, totally understand, man. You know, when you get those car repairs, you got to make sure you get at it right away. So definitely understand, man, but appreciate your support. Thank you so much, man. Hope you're having a great Monday night. And, man, what a kickoff, or what a show here thus far, right? We're a little over an hour in to WWE Monday Night Raw. We are currently seeing the matchup of Dragon Lee versus Dominic Mysterio. Let's get a poll here for that match, because why not? All right, so pick your winner of this match on WWE Monday Night Raw. Dominic Mysterio and Dragon Lee. Oh my goodness. All right, there we go, everybody. Get your votes in while you can. Big shout out to Ghost Honor. Appreciate you there, brother. One of our members here on Tim Reynolds Show helping us out with the super chat donations. We've reached our goal already here. We're only after 9 o'clock. Still got plenty of show left to go here for WWE Monday Night Raw. So hope you guys are ready for all of the live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Waiting to get back to the action here, guys, after these commercial breaks. Not too bad of a show here today. This match right now between Dirty Dom and Dragon Lee. Hey, could be match of the night, man, the way these guys are competing right now. Although, it did look like Dragon Lee may have injured his knee before we went to commercial break here in this matchup. So will Dirty Dom be able to take advantage of that? We're going to find out. Jeffrey, my favorite match was Hogan and the Ultimate Warrior and Hogan and Andre Giant match. Man, Ghost, I gotta tell you, dude, that Hulk Hogan versus Ultimate Warrior match, I've watched that back a couple of times. That was a pretty damn good match. The one with Andre the Giant, I guess, was pretty good for the most part. I mean, it's iconic for the time that it happened. But yeah, definitely cool. As we're back to the action here, Dragon Lee trying to get out of that headlock here as he connects with a couple of elbows to the gut, but there goes the knee to the gut by Dominic Mysterio. But wait a minute, Dragon Lee lands on his feet, a big kick to the face and ducking under the clothesline now, and a diving elbow knocks down Dominic. A clothesline knocks him down again, followed up by a super kick. And now Dominic Mysterio in trouble. Dragon Lee looking for a big DDT, planting Dom the cover here, and a kick out in two. Wow. And a beautiful DDT off of the top rope there by Dragon Lee, but Dominic Mysterio able to kick out. And uh-oh, rolling outside the ring now, Dragon Lee feeling it here. And now off the ropes here, Lee looking to dive over the top, and he takes out Dominic Mysterio with that beautiful swanton over the top rope.
I like to fly like a dragon. That's what Dragon Lee likes to call it.
Dude, ECW is one of my favorites, man. Sandman, that guy was awesome. As you see, Dirty Dom able to reverse that move and throw Dragon Lee into the ring apron. And now, oh, the 619, and what a move there, knocking down Dragon Lee off of the ring apron.
But that should come as no surprise.
And now Dominic battling here. And tossing him back inside the ring. Dirty Dom now looking to take advantage of that 619. And now, off the ropes. Oh, and a nice German there from Dragon Lee, followed up by a super kick. And Dom stumbling here. And then, oh, wait a minute, what a reversal. Dominic going for the cover here. And a kick out at two. And what a reversal by Dominic Mysterio, but somehow, some way, we see Dragon Lee able to kick out. And both of these men going back and forth here as both Dominic and Dragon Lee are leaving everything in the ring. So, blocking that, and a big chop there by Dominic. And now up to the top rope, here goes Dragon Lee. And Dominic Mysterio could be looking for a superplex here. And Dragon Lee in trouble. Oh, wait a minute, knocks down Dom. And now the elbows here from each man. Dragon Lee refusing to back down. Over and over the elbows to Dominic. And now, Mysterio hanging from the top rope here. And Dragon Lee feeling it. From the top, the stop to the chest of Mysterio. And now Dominic in trouble. The cover by Lee, but a kick out at two. And Dragon Lee trying to keep the pressure on here. And Dirty Dom back to his feet. Dragon Lee throwing the elbow pad. Then, wait a minute, setting him up for the 619 off the ropes. Dominic connects, and Dragon Lee could be in trouble from the top rope. Dominic, frog splash with the knees. Dragon Lee got the knees up. And Operation Dragon connects, and here's your winner, Dragon Lee! Whoa! What a win for Dragon Lee!
When it comes to tournament competition, Dragon would love the opportunity to challenge.
Oh, wait a minute! Here's Big Cass! And Big Cass with a big boot takes down Dragon Lee! And now Big Cass looking to take out more superstars!
Taking out Javon Evans, who had just competed in a match.
And now we see here Big Cass picking Dragon Lee up in the bear hug.
active cowardice.
Slam!
River crossing.
And the East River Crossing is the finisher by Big Cass. But wait a minute, look who's here! And looking to get some payback, it's Javon Evans! And Evans diving in the ring and taking down Big Cass, the right hands, and now ducking onto the clothesline, a big right, a left and a right from Evans, but Big Cass tosses Evans into the rope, but the super kick connects, and now the MOG, just got clothesline! And the springboard clothesline there, and Big Cass with the clubby clothesline just takes down Javon Evans. And now, Evans in trouble here. Big Cass gonna look to put away Evans, and a big boot! Literally decapitates the young OG.
Big Cass said nothing personal. I'm just stacking bodies, making an impact, taking names. Well, let's head back to our own Byron Saxton.
Thank you very much, guys.
So Byron Saxton backstage.
My guest, Sol Ruca.
What's up, Soul?
Sol, last week during your match against Roxanne Perez, you were jumped by all three women of the Judgment Day. As a result, tonight you have a tag team match against Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. What are your thoughts on the match?
Byron, look, I have been stuck in this Judgment Day vortex for the past few months, and quite frankly, I'm sick of it. After last week, I have a score to settle with Roxanne and Raquel. So tonight, it is all about revenge. And after I beat them tonight, I'm going back for what's mine, the Women's Intercontinental Championship.
So is it safe to assume that you do have a tag team partner?
Well, luckily for me, I'm not the only one that wants revenge against the Judgment Day. So it wasn't very hard.
And look at that, Danhausen.
Say no more, Danhausen's in, and I'll do it for a big discount. Well, a little discount. What do you say?
The spot's been taken. I'm sorry.
Poor Danhausen.
Sorry, I'm out.
Byron gives money to anybody.
And there's Solo Sikoa backstage as he gets ready for his matchup later on tonight on Monday Night Raw.
Solo must return to the bloodline. If Solo wins, the family's got to stay out of Solo's business.
So Solo Sikoa has a lot on the line coming up later on tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw, as he'll be in a one-on-one matchup with main event Jey Uso. And guys, a lot is on the line, because if Solo Sikoa loses this matchup, we will see Jey Uso be able not only to get the victory, but also hand deliver Solo Sikoa to the Tribal Chief next week, which means Solo Sikoa will be forced to have to rejoin the bloodline. But if Solo Sikoa is able to get the victory over main event Jey Uso here tonight on WWE Monday Night Raw, that means the bloodline will have to stay out of Solo Sikoa's business. So a lot on the line in this one-on-one matchup here on WWE Raw. All right, how's everybody doing tonight? Got any questions, guys? Anything you want to ask? Anything you want to say? Let's go. Come on. All right, so we had Dragon Lee versus Nick, me, Mysterio. Not too bad of a match there, guys, here on Tim Reynolds Show, as I review that last matchup there where we did see Dragon Lee go one-on-one with the AAA Mega Champion, Dirty Dominic Mysterio. Guys, we did hear some reports earlier this week that Dirty Dom is very frustrated with his direction right now with WWE. And I gotta agree with them, guys. I really think it's frustrating for him not to be able to have a direction right now. But a big one-on-one match here with Dragon Lee. But man, Dragon Lee gets the victory here over Dominic Mysterio, but a big attack by Big Cass after this matchup was over, and Javon Evans tried to come and help out Dragon Lee and get a little bit of payback on Big Cass after he attacked him last week. But man, it looks like Big Cass had a big boot, and he was able to take care of both Dragon Lee and Javon Evans here on Monday Night Raw. Yo, for Ghost Caddy Starter Fund. Well, thank you there, Robert, with the $2 super chat. Ghost here says, hey, yeah, Mama rocks, and so does Graybeard. Tie-Dye wants the kitties. Oh, that's so cool, Ghost. And shout out once again to Robert here, one of our members on Tim Reynolds Show, with a $2 super chat donation, says, for Ghost's Caddy Starter Fund. Shout out to you, man. My bro, man. What's up, dude? Look at that. We got Roberto and Ghost. Best friends, man. Best friends. Let's go. All right, guys, so the Royal Rumble, the 40th annual Royal Rumble, is going to be going to Arizona in February of 2027. Congratulations to Arizona. That'll be a big event there in State Farm Stadium. And now, LA Knight talking to Adam Pearce.
About Roman Reigns. He's not a fraud. What he is, he's a liar. And if he ain't a liar, then he's a damn coward. Because look, here's the deal. I can get you a little lucha mask, and I can enter you stupid little tournament. That's what you want.
Look, to be fair, Ray and I have been talking about that for weeks. Okay, so be frustrated with Roman. Be frustrated about the tournament. But listen to me. You've known me a long time. You have my word. On the other side of this tournament, we will find a way for you to work your way into that number one contender spot. You got my word.
Yeah, you work on that.
I will work on that.
Yeah.
Okay.
LA Knight frustrated, and now there's Jacob Font too.
You just don't get it, huh? You keep running your mouth about my family. You keep speaking about the OTC. Man, if Roman give me the green light on the green light, you're standing here right in front of me right now after he told you not to touch me with my hand. Why don't you go to your guy, go to your little travel dad and get you a permission slip and do what you want? But shut your ass up. No, wrong guy. No, right guy. And I will dog walk your bitch ass. And if you ain't know, Jacob Fatu is on gas. No brakes, pretty. Y'all not me. Fire.
And there, man, Jacob Fatu getting in the face of the megastar LA Knight. And Solo could be in trouble. He could be going in this Solo, as we see there. Jacob Fatu warning LA Knight to stay out of their business. And introducing our next matchup is a tag team match scheduled for one fall. Introducing first, representing the Judgment Day, it is the Women's WWE Intercontinental Champion, Raquel Rodriguez, and her tag team partner, Roxanne Perez.
Tonight, WWE Raw.
All right, thank you everybody hanging out on the channel. Don't forget to like and subscribe. All right, so pick your winner for this tag team match on WWE Monday Night Raw. Perez and Raquel. And making her way to the ring, her opponent, or at least one of them, from Hawaii, it's Soka! And who is her mystery tag team partner? All right, making her return to Monday Night Raw! Sky.
Someone who has had Raquel and Roxanne's number. And why are you smiling?
Ghost Who Married Sisters film at 11. Ha taught her to squeeze the trigger. She hit dead center. First shot on the target, 25 feet away. She carries it today. Ghost, we need to take to a cruise with all of us. Heck yeah, KC. Mine got a little Pete's 365. KC, you get us all on one ship, and we'll be driving it by the third day. That would be awesome, Ghost. And nice to see Io Sky back in action after unfortunately coming up short against Liv Morgan at SummerSlam in that Women's World Championship matchup. But the fans here in Norfolk, Virginia are happy to see Io Sky here on Monday Night Raw. All right, guys, as we get ready to start this matchup here, make sure you get your votes in here. And the bell rings as we'll see Sol Ruca and Raquel Rodriguez start things out. And now tossing Raquel. Now in Sol trying to get out of the way here. And Ruca rolls out, but there goes a nice side headlock by Sol Ruca. Raquel Rodriguez trying to battle back here. Sol off the top rope, went for the headlock takedown, but Raquel Rodriguez with the string tosses Sol, lands on her feet, and now Ruca ducking under big right hands and delivers one of her own. And now, the shot in the gut got blocked, and now Sol Ruca with the drop kick there drops Raquel Rodriguez. Now off the ropes goes Rodriguez, able to counter though. Sol Ruca off the ropes, ducking under the clothesline, and now, the nice roll through, lands on her feet, and the Bulldog is countered as she slams Sol Ruca down, and now Raquel Rodriguez in control. In the corner here, Raquel looking for the back elbows here, attacking Sol Ruca, and the brutality here. And now Raquel Rodriguez makes the tag. Here comes Roxanne Perez. And Perez thrown into the corner, and a big uppercut connects there. And now the kicks to the gut here. Sol Ruca's in trouble.
Mentioned Liv calling her little prodigy. However, Liv called Raquel Rodriguez her best friend. Closest sisters. You think that bothers Roxanne?
Back up to her feet here. And rolling through. A big slap to the face of Sol Ruca. And you see there the bow by Roxanne Perez, feeling pretty cocky right now. And now going after that left arm here and pulling it out of socket. Working on that wrist block here is the Prodigy. And now Sol Ruca, though, able to counter the kick to the gut here. And now in their corner, we see Sol, the splash, and the tag made. And here comes Io Sky. She's the legal woman for her team. And now Io Sky looking for the double team here with Sol. And connecting with the drop kick. And a splash there from Sol Ruca. And now the roll through here. And a kick out at 2.
And a kick out at 2. Io beat Roxanne last month in a one-on-one matchup. Remember, Io also knocked off Raquel back in the Queen of the Ring semifinal.
And now we see Io Sky. Countered there. The Prodigy went for the right hand and missed. And now the splash in the corner by Io. The tag made Sol Ruca already back in this matchup here. And now picking up Perez. But wait a minute. Roxanne going after the eyes of Sol Ruca. And now the tag made. Here comes Raquel Rodriguez with a big boot. And taking down Sol Ruca here. Tag made again. Here comes Prodigy. Now the legal woman. And Io Sky dragged inside the ring and slammed down by Raquel Rodriguez. And now, wait a minute here. Looking for the double team. And now Raquel Rodriguez. Countered both Sol Ruca and Io Sky. Rolled through here. And the drop kick takes out both Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez. And wait a minute here. And now we see Sol Ruca and Io Sky gonna go ahead and feel it, diving through, taking out, wait a minute, and there goes Rodriguez, catching Io Sky, but wait a minute, Sol Ruca with the moonsault takes her out, but wait a minute, here comes the Prodigy, and the diving crossbody takes out both ladies. And now Roxanne Perez is in control. as it looks like the Judgment Day are looking to get a victory here in this tag team matchup with Roxanne Perez and Raquel Rodriguez going up against the team of Sol Ruca and Io Sky. And this matchup will continue after these commercial breaks here on WWE Monday Night Raw. What we got going on with here in the chat? Casey, yep, I'm the captain now. Robert Mind carries a Ruger, damn 38. Has pulled it twice, but both men made the right choice. Heck yeah, ain't gonna lie. When she's strapped, it makes me... Ooh, watch out, Ghost. I can't blame you, man. I can't blame you, man. I like how your lady's got that effect on you. Ghost is her purse made of salmonite. Damn, son. Ghost, I started watching the new MacGyver. It was a great TV show. Ghost, you said before that you are a fossil. I must be a dinosaur, says Jeffrey. Oh, come on, Jeffrey. Robert has a conceal holster customized. McGruber rolls. Bro, Jeffrey, you hanging with the right crew. Look at that, man. You guys are awesome, dude. I love this community, and it's so cool to see you guys interacting with each other and hanging out here on the channel. I really appreciate y'all, and I don't take these times for granted, man. You know, not a whole lot of views thus far, but we've had a bunch of people just hanging out here with us all night. So I do appreciate y'all. Only got a little bit of time left with this Monday Night Raw here, so we might as well enjoy it. And that one's bottoms up. Throw it on down like this quiet little country town and get up. Alright, so we got Sol and Io versus Raquel and Perez. Is anyone ready for Richmond this weekend in NASCAR? Heck yeah, dude, let's go. Jeffrey says, Ghost, I'm going to be 73 in October. Jeffrey, man, wow. Appreciate you, man. I think it's funny when she finds out with friends, they all ask her, you packing? She always says, am I breathing? Oh, there you go, Ghost. There you go. Sounds like you found the right woman for you, buddy. And now back to the matchup here as we see, oh, Roxanne Perez working on that left arm here of Sol Ruca. And now the tag made here. Here comes Raquel Rodriguez. And oh, the kick to the gut. Sol Ruca knocked down. Io Sky trying to make the tag. And oh, the chin breaker there from Sol Ruca. Ducking under the clothesline. But the next one follow throughs and takes out Sol Ruca. And now Raquel Rodriguez in control. Sol Ruca in trouble here. And picking her up now and looking for that big standing suplex. Sol Ruca trying to battle out of it. Oh, and a nice counter there. The Bulldog off of the suplex. And that could be the opening Raquel needs. Or excuse me, that Ruca needs. And Io Sky right there. Sol Ruca needs to make a tag. Raquel's right there. Makes the tag to Roxanne. Sol Ruca makes the tag to Io Sky. And now here comes Roxanne. And she's taken down with an arm drag takedown. And another by Io Sky. And now she's fired up and dodging. And now the blows and the uppercut there connects. And knocks down Roxanne Perez. Perez in trouble now. Off the ropes here, able to counter. Io Sky into the corner, leaps onto the outside. And the right hand connects here to Perez. And then Raquel Rodriguez went for the big boot. And oh, the nice counter by Io Sky. And the uppercut there takes down Raquel. And wait a minute, Io Sky, the Meteora at the back of the skull of Raquel Rodriguez hits the steel post. And now up to the top rope, Io Sky looking to take down Roxanne Perez. The missile drop kick connects. And there's the kip up by Io Sky, who's feeling it here in Norfolk, Virginia. Ducking out of the clothesline, Io with a kick to the gut. And now Roxanne Perez in trouble. Io picks her up here, and the backbreaker connects. The cover by Sky. And a kick out in two. And Roxanne Perez stays in this matchup. Roxy battling here. Io Sky trying to put this matchup away. In the corner here, Io Sky measuring her opponent. Oh, and missing with the Meteora. And a nice counter there. And now the tag's made. Here comes Raquel Rodriguez. And now Io Sky in trouble. Picked up by Raquel. Io, though, able to counter. Raquel face first into the top turnbuckle. And what a counter by Io Sky. And now Io springboard DDT up the top turnbuckle. And now the cover. Will she get the win here? Oh, and what a counter there as her teammate Roxy able to get in there and break that up, but a shining wizard knee by Sol Ruca. And now Sol picks up Roxanne Perez. Perez, looking to counter Sol Ruca. Oh, taken to the outside there with that Hurricane Rana by Roxy. And now, wait a minute, Io going after Roxanne Perez, but there comes Raquel. Raquel going after Io. They're looking for a reverse suplex, and it connects. And Io Sky in trouble. The reverse vertical suplex now with the tag made. As we see, the Prodigy is legal. Perez sees Raquel with a springboard suplex. And now we see the springboard Lioness moonsault. They're connecting. The cover on Io Sky. And Sol Ruca there to break up that 2 count.
I believe Roxanne right in the nose.
And that was a big kick there. And now ducking underneath that hand, Sol Ruca. Oh, and the feet to the back of Raquel Rodriguez. The clothesline by Sol Ruca takes out Raquel. And from behind, the big boot, the drum kick there by the Prodigy takes down Sol Ruca. And now rolling to the outside, and went for that Shining Wizard knee, and there goes Io Sky able to counter, and the German suplex connects to Perez. And now Io Sky looking to finish this matchup. The Meteora in the corner connects. The tag made. Here comes Sol Ruca. And now Io looking to put this matchup away. And so is Sol with a beautiful German suplex. And now Io to the top rope here. Sol Ruca setting her up. And wait a minute, the clothesline by Raquel Rodriguez, grabbing Io Sky from the top rope now, but Io connects with a chin breaker, and that jawbreaker by Io, and now looking for the springboard moonsault, taking out Raquel Rodriguez on the outside, but the roll up the cradle by Perez, and a kick out at 2. Sol Ruca still in this. But a kick to the gut by the Prodigy. Looking for Pop Rocks. And Sol Ruca able to roll through it. And the big boot connects. And now with that super kick. And Soul Snatcher! It connects. And now the cover on Perez. And your winner in this matchup, it's the team of Io Sky and Sol Ruca! Keith, what's up, Keith, my man? Keith the man, what's up, Keith?
For Sol Ruca and Io Sky to get one over on the Judgment Day. Sol made the promise, Corey. She wants her Intercontinental Championship back, even if she has to go through all of Judgment Day. Well, it was not an easy night for Io and Sol, but they both would do what they do.
What's up, Ty?
Defy gravity.
Jeffrey, my favorite when Golden Handle gets rusty. Ghost, no apology, not gonna happen. This is what we do. Love you, man.
Just about tore the roof off of the Norfolk skirt. So nice, let's see it twice. Massive win. Huge win.
The power to heal within yourself, says Keith. What's up, Keith? Heck yeah, man. Jeffrey, I have number 6 tattooed on my arm. Way to go, Keith.
Well, we are moments away from our main event.
And wait a minute, Paul Heyman backstage. It's Braun Breaker again.
Mr. Breaker. How you doing, Paul? How are you doing, Mr. Breaker?
I'm just swell. I'm going to assume you saw that.
Indeed I did.
Obafemi got in my face again.
Indeed he did.
Can I ask you a question?
Mr. Breaker, you may ask me anything you like.
Do you think Obafemi is the future of WWE?
Ooh. Big question here to Paul Heyman.
I have great love for you, both personally and professionally. And truth be told, I respect Obafemi. The man did everything he said he was going to do to Brock Lesnar, and I have to respect that.
That's not what I asked.
Good point.
So I'm going to ask again.
Uh-oh.
Do you think that Obafemi is the future of WWE or not?
I think you're starting to think that Obafemi is the future of WWE. And that's the problem. I tell you what, I'm going to keep respecting Obafemi until you show me why Obafemi is not worthy of my respect.
Ooh. Paul Heyman cooking right now. Braun Breaker thinking.
Okay. Okay.
Heyman slithered his way out again. Our main event is moments away.
So guys, there looks like Paul Heyman getting a little tense there with Braun Breaker 2 weeks in a row. And guys, our main event matchup is coming up next. It's going to be Jey Uso one-on-one with Solo Sikoa with a bunch on the line. Here up next on WWE Monday Night Raw. Ty, good to see you. I'm bouncing back and forth here from the channel that I moderate. Heck yeah, Robert. Appreciate you, man. Ty, my young man, how's it hanging? Keith says, help this channel grow to greater heights, liking and sharing, so hit the subscribe button. Thank you, Keith. Always appreciate you, man. Didn't mean to wreck him. I was just wanting to rattle his cage a little, says Jeffrey. Look at Jeffrey hanging out with us, man. Second place is the first loser. You are totally right about that, brother. All right, thank you guys so much for hanging out here on the channel. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to TimReynoldsShow. And let's get right into it here, guys. I think that last match where we had a tag team matchup with Sol Ruca and Io Sky as tag team partners going up against the Judgment Day's Raquel Rodriguez, the WWE Women's Intercontinental Champion, and also Roxanne Perez. Now, guys, Roxanne Perez, I think she's been underutilized quite a bit here over the last handful of months. Man, I gotta tell you, man, I really think they need to get her out of the Judgment Day. She really deserves to have a good singles run, and I don't know. I think she's kind of stuck right now with the Judgment Day, but I like what I've seen in this matchup from all four ladies. Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez are practically turning into pros inside the ring here, and Sol Ruca has transitioned to the main roster absolutely perfectly. I think she's done a great job. She's already been Women's Intercontinental Champion once, looking to get that title back from Raquel Rodriguez. Raquel Rodriguez obviously wins her first big singles championship in her WWE career here on the main roster as well. So she's representing that title fully. With it being with the Judgment Day, I don't know. Right now, I am curious on what the future holds for all of these members outside the Judgment Day, including Raquel Rodriguez, Liv Morgan, Roxanne Perez, and also Dominic Mysterio. I would really like to see this faction split up kind of the same way I feel like with the Vision, and I think they'd be better off on their own storylines and elsewhere. And I think the storylines have been hit or miss, I think, with WWE. With that being said, this tag team match, so Io Sky, Sol Ruca, worked really well together as a team. We did see Raquel Rodriguez and Roxanne Perez put up a dang good fight, but your winners in this tag team matchup were Io Sky and Sol Ruca. The Soul Snatcher connects to Roxanne Perez, and guys, I'm going to grade that matchup as a solid B. I thought it was pretty smooth, no mess-ups really. Probably could have been a little bit quicker. It was drawn out a little bit there during the commercial break, obviously, but I thought it was a pretty good match overall, so I'm going to grade it as a B here on Tim Reynolds Show's WWE Show Review. Ghost, my boy Ty's up in his game. What? Says, hey boys, how's it going? Great Ghost and Robert are like the moths to a flame when I show up. Oh, watch out. Ty getting into it here. What's up? What's up? Ty the sports guy in the house says, Keith, Ghost, when we hung, not if, but when when we hang, not if, but when, you will know you've been hugged. When we hugged. Okay. Yes, sir, Ghost. Tatum Paxley's a nice lady to help Charlotte. Casey, absolutely, man. That was pretty cool.
Exactly how I expected this.
Penta and Rey Mysterio backstage.
Hey, Todd. What's going on? What's going on? What's up, bro? Penta?
Yeah.
Unbelievable performance, as usual. That's why you're my favorite, you know?
Thank you. You are my favorite too. But guys, see you later. See you, Reycito.
Ray, I've been wanting to talk to you, actually. Everything you've been doing down in AAA as general manager, nothing short of amazing. I mean, this tournament you're putting on, it's going to go down as one of the coolest things we've seen in a long, long time. You got me thinking. It would be my honor to defend this championship against the greatest luchador of all time, Rey Mysterio. What do you think?
Wow. You're willing to put up the title on the line.
I want to do that.
I'll tell you what, I might be AAA's GM, but I still have a lot in the tank. So I would be honored to face you in the ring for that Intercontinental Championship.
Oh, look at that, guys.
That is what I like to hear.
Awesome, dude.
Thank you.
Rey Mysterio looks like he's going to take on Chad Gable. What a classic that will be next week on Monday Night Raw.
On Monday Night Raw, when we come your way live from Buffalo with some more first-round matchups. Rey Fénix, the current AAA World Cruiserweight Champion, will go one-on-one with second-generation luchador El Fiscal in the #1 contender.
So Rey Fénix will go one-on-one with El Fiscal in the #1 contenderships tournament. And we'll also see Dragon Lee go up against El Hijo del Dr. Wanger Jr.
Former AAA Latin American champion. This is going to be special. And the man who waits at the end of the line in Mexico in September, the World Heavyweight Champion.
And we will see Roman Reigns, the World Heavyweight Champion, next week here on WWE Monday Night Raw.
But tonight, Roman Reigns will keep his eye on our
Hey, everybody, Google Hakuna Matata Greensmith and Solruka Io Sky on the same page.
We need to work on our high fives.
Oh, yes.
True chemistry's good. Yeah. High fives, not so much, but
amazing.
Wow, what a team.
And Lyra.
Great job, guys. I see why you needed Io Sky as your tag team partner. You really needed that win. I'm so happy for you. I bet you're feeling so good now. I bet you're ready to just backflip your way right back to my Intercontinental title, am I right?
Ooh,
I guess
Lyra
I'm just wondering,
losing it.
if I haven't been able to get back to it, what makes you think you can?
excuse me.
Or do you just think you're better than me or something? Is that
Okay, what have you done to get a title opportunity?
Why don't you ask Bailey, huh?
Let's get this thing clear, all right? I don't skip ahead of anyone for a title match, and I don't just get them handed to me either.
How about let's get this clear? You get in the way of me getting the title that I created back. You are gonna regret it. Don't mess with me. I'd be very careful if I was you. What are you looking at?
Ew. Is she okay?
I don't know, dude. She needs to get some sleep or something.
So Lyra and Valkyria looking a little weird. Casey, I'm not worthy to judge anyone. Only the King of Kings can do that. Hey, Kenneth, referee, good luck. Maybe we need Miss Reynolds to referee Ghost and Robert. Yeah, good luck refereeing those guys. Ghost Robert, I'll give you boys a special message. Jesus loves you. Some this world is hell, but keep going and pushing through. I want to thank Jesus for this life I have. There you go, Ty. That's beautiful, man. And here we go, guys, as we're seeing the crowd start yeeting here in this one. Let's go.
Ladies and gentlemen, our main event comes up next. Jey Uso versus Solo Sikoa. Jey wins, he delivers Solo to Roman next week. Solo wins, he's done for the family. We're good.
All right, guys, so we've got the next match here on the next poll. This is our main event of the evening. So appreciate everybody hanging out with us, man. KC says, Ghost, we might need to call the kids to subscribe to Tim's channel. Hey, man, the more the merrier. Hakuna Matata Greensmith is a Chicago Fire television show? Really? Huh. I don't think I've ever heard of it before, Jeffrey. I'm a big fan of the phrase Hakuna Matata, the song. Love The Lion King, one of my favorite Disney movies. Best superhero that matches us in is Spider-Man, specifically Tom Holland Spider-Man. He lost everything. Nah, man. Nah, I think the original Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, that one right there, dude. I've always been a big fan of Spider-Man. I've been a big fan of the Marvel Comics for a long, long time. I used to go to the library at an elementary school and literally just go and read comic books anytime I got a chance to go to the library. So I read like all the X-Men, read a bunch of Spider-Man ones, which is always crazy to keep up with, man. That Spider-Man story, when you're reading the comics of it all, it's crazy to keep up with, especially with the X-Men one. Now, a couple of Marvel superheroes that I got to be big fans of, not even reading comics, was like the Punisher. I am a huge fan of the Punisher, and guys, that original Punisher movie, back in the day, I want to say 2006, 2008, 2009, somewhere around there, I think is when that Punisher movie came out. I was in high school at the time. And man, that one was filmed in Florida in a lot of areas that I literally hung out growing up. So that was just super cool to see that on a movie, and talk about a great movie too, man. The Punisher, really cool freaking like anti-hero type guy. Spider-Man, always been a big fan of his. Growing up as well. Wolverine, that guy's crazy, but always was a big fan of his as well. And then outside of Marvel, big fan of Batman. He was always one of my favorite superheroes as well. So, hey, thanks for sharing that with us, Ty. Ghost says, KC, kids have heard worse in their families. We actually spread the love of Christ. I would welcome and protect children here. Ghost, thank you, man. That's very kind of you to say. Is the Punisher a hero or villain or grayish area? So Ty, yeah, he's kind of an anti-hero, is I think what his label is. But to me, man, just some of if you ever get a chance to read the comics and read the backstory of the Punisher, and like honestly, that was one of the better movies they made, where they almost kept it pretty legit to the brutal storyline that Punisher is. With him, how he becomes Punisher, it's brutal, dude. And they captured that just about as well as they could for a PG-13 movie back in that day. And John Travolta playing the bad guy, the gangster mob boss, was just so cool. All right, guys, so our next matchup is scheduled for one fall. It is our main event of WWE Monday Night Raw. Already in the ring, introducing first, representing the Bloodline, it's main event Jey Uso! And his opponent, making his way to the ring, it's Solo Sikoa! Well, I met Spider-Man at Universal Studios and at the flea market, says Kenneth. Heck yeah, dude.
There is a lot to unwrap here. Solo Sikoa, the younger brother of Jey Uso. Jey talked earlier tonight how he raised Solo and he fed Solo. That Solo was here because of the bloodline. He called Solo cocky and spoiled and disrespectful.
Punisher was great. I remember it was filmed in Florida.
What I'm curious to see
dude,
is how far
Keith,
main event Jey Uso is willing
yeah,
to go against
one of the best movies, honestly, I've ever seen.
Promised to succeed where Jacob Fatu.
All right, so here we go, guys. The referee checking with both men as we get ready to start this matchup here. The bell has rung, and now Jey Uso, with a lot on the line, looking to take down Solo Sikoa as these brothers battle it out here on Monday Night Raw.
He called his shot. If he fails, and Roman Reigns returns next week.
So a lot of talking here, not a whole lot of action.
Solo Sikoa said, I love where I'm at. I don't want to go back.
And now a tie-up here in the middle of the ring by Solo and Jay. As this match gets started here, Solo pushed into the ropes, but shoves Jey Uso right back.
Popular in the past several months with the WWE fans.
And you see Solo Sikoa getting a big yeet from the crowd here.
2022. He came here as Roman Reigns enforcer.
That's right, guys. Solo Sikoa made his debut in WWE's main roster as the enforcer for the Bloodline. And that's what Jey Uso's telling him right now. And another tie-up in the middle of the ring as Jay's talking a lot of smack here. And now Solo's shoving him into the corner here. Oh, and the cheap shot there by Solo, or excuse me, by Jey Uso. And now the right hand's raining down on Solo Sikoa here. And now Jey Uso, the shoulders in the gut here. And now Solo thrown into the corner, able to counter though. Jay leaping over Solo here. And then, oh, the shoulder tackle there from Solo Sikoa takes down Jey Uso.
Disrespected by Jacob Fatu, who refuses to take orders.
I have 5 Leos living in this house. Uh-oh.
Told Jacob, I'm going to do something you couldn't do.
Keith, good luck with that, man. And a couple of headbutts here from Solo Sikoa to Jey Uso. And you see here, having the upper hand is Solo Sikoa.
He saw what Jacob.
Oh, and what a headbutt there. The cover.
Solo. Jay kicks out. LA Knight told him point blank tonight, I'm done. SummerSlam was one night only. Go handle the battles on your own. Sikoa is under a ton of pressure here. You're absolutely right. Solo is tasting
So now on the
success.
outside. Oh, a shoulder to the gut of Solo by Jey Uso. Jay battling back, another shoulder there. And now on the outside ring apron, the Enziguri connects to the side of the head of Solo Sikoa. And now back inside the ring, Jey Uso, oh, taken down as Jay went bouncing off the ropes and a big back elbow drops Jey Uso. Now Solo tossing Jay onto the outside. And now Solo Sikoa in control with the yeet.
Disrespect from Baby Bro.
And now the disrespect here from Solo Sikoa as this match will continue here next on WWE Monday Night Raw. All right, thank you everybody hanging out here on Tim Reynolds Show. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. Ole, 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 ole. And a big uppercut there by Solo. And look at Solo. Solo said, come on. Come on, let's do it again. Let's do it again. And Jey Uso in big trouble here as you see Solo talking smack into the camera and then bouncing the head of Jey Uso off of the announcer's table. And Solo enjoying the beatdown he's given Jey Uso here thus far. Remember, Solo already got a win over Jey Uso in a 6-man tag match at SummerSlam a few weeks ago. So this would be a big win for Solo Sikoa. But you got to imagine the Bloodline's going to come out here at some point, right? Big Jim and Jacob Fatu, I think, are going to be looking to, you know, take him out. And bouncing the head of Jey Uso off of the ring apron here. And now reversing. Oh my goodness! The back of the skull of Solo Sikoa just went into the steel steps. Are you kidding me? Oh, that did not look good. Are you kidding me? Wow! Whoa! Guys, the referee hasn't even checked on Solo yet. I don't think he realizes how much the back of the head of Solo went into those steel steps. And now you see Jey Uso with the right hands on top of the head of Solo Sikoa. and Jay definitely taking advantage of a possible head injury to Solo Sikoa here. And man, this is a new kind of attitude and tenacity here from Jey Uso as they're back inside the ring. Solo Sikoa in trouble in the corner here. A big splash, and the Enziguri follows it up there by Jey Uso. And now Jay in complete control of this main event matchup. They don't call him main event Jey Uso for nothing.
And a high-pressure main event between two brothers.
Zilavatu is reported to come into WWE. Hey, Keith, that is what I've been hearing, man.
That Jay can deliver him to Roman Reigns next week on Raw.
Oh, and a big uppercut there from Solo. And now Jey Uso in trouble. And wait a minute, Solo knocked to the outside. Jey Uso with momentum, diving through, takes out Solo. And now Sikoa struggling to get back to his feet. And Jay diving through the ropes, sacrificing his body to try to take down Solo. And now back inside the ring here, Jay on the top rope, and the crossbody takes down Solo Sikoa. The cover here, and a kick out at 2.
And now is Jay questioning himself. What does he need to do to put Solo Sikoa away?
I think Jay is...
That's right, guys. Jay trying to look down within himself and figure out what he needs to do to get the win here.
I've found Jay to actually be moving more deliberately than usual.
And, oh, the big clothesline there takes down Jey Uso.
Making unforced errors like we just witnessed.
And, oh boy.
Too much time.
As we see here, Solo Sikoa and main event Jey Uso continuing to battle. What a clothesline there. And that wrecks him inside out now, and you see Solo back to his feet here.
Jey Uso as well.
And going for the right elbow, a big right hand connects, and another right hand. And now Solo Sikoa bringing the fight to Jay, and a big clothesline knocks down Jey Uso. Now off the ropes, Uso in trouble. Oh, but the big kick, Solo not even phased, picks him up with the Samoan drop with ease, and Solo feeling it here. The crowd behind him here in Norfolk, Virginia. Jay in the corner now in trouble, and the big backside slam. And now Jay in big trouble again. And
Not want to be there.
that is not where he wants to be. And now Solo sees where Jay is at. And now Solo feeling it into honor. Rikishi, the backside slam connects.
Cover for his freedom from the family.
The cover here. Oh, and a kick out at 2. Jeffrey, don't give up, man.
Frustration on the face of Solo
We
Sikoa
appreciate
for
you,
the
Jeff.
first time in a while.
We'll get to these comments here in a minute. And what a backside slam, as you see there, the head of Jay bouncing off the rear end of Solo.
Sikoa
And now Sikoa
growing more and more
looking to
confident
finish
as
this
match
matchup off.
progresses.
Back to his feet. Jay countering with the right hand. Another right. And a third right to Solo. And now, Jay feeling it. And the uppercut there to Solo. Off the ropes now. Sikoa able to counter. Jay rolls through looking for the curl up. And no. Oh, and slamming down looking for the cover. And a kick out in 2. And man, what a move there by Solo. Just sitting down on the chest of Jey Uso, nearly getting all the air pushed out of his lungs, and Jey Uso able to kick out. So now back up to his feet here. Solo looking to finish this matchup off. Jay gets caught up on his shoulders here. Able to counter. Now the sleeper hold! The sleeper hold! And now Jey Uso looking to make Solo tap out here! And Solo slamming Jay into the corner and breaks the hold. And now Sikoa, misses with that splash. Jay now off the ropes. But a big heel kick takes down Jey Uso. And now Solo
Now doubt perhaps creeping in for Solo
We're all
Sikoa.
family here, goes. Take care of each other. Heck yeah, Keith.
He agreed to be delivered to the tribal chief.
Jeffrey, we love you, bro, says Goat. Heck yeah, and wait a minute. Oh, and look who's here. Big Jim trying to get involved. Solo misses, and the spear from Jay. The cover here. Oh, and a kick out of two. And Big Jim cannot believe it. As the distraction does not lead to a victory. As Solo Sikoa gets the shoulder up. And Big Jim can't believe it. And now Jey Uso can't believe it. And Solo Sikoa still in this fight. Remember, guys, huge stipulations here in this main event matchup. If Solo loses, he has to rejoin the Bloodline. But if he's able to beat Jey, the Bloodline's got to stay out of his business here.
Jey lining it up.
LA Knight will come out, says Keith. I think so, guys. There you go, Ty. Don't give up, Jeffrey. And going for another spear, but Solo able to counter, but a super kick there from Jey Uso. But a big elbow from Solo, and ducking under the clothesline from Big Jim, and the big Samoan spike connects. But now the spear from behind, and Jey Uso looking to put this matchup away to the top rope. The Uso splash, the cover here. Is this it for Solo?
He's going to deliver Solo to the tribal chief.
And ladies and gentlemen, the winner in this main event matchup, it's Jey Uso! And now, Solo Sikoa will have to join the Bloodline as Jey Uso promises to deliver Solo Sikoa to the OTC next week. And Big Jim, Jimmy Uso, laughing at Solo Sikoa here. What a win!
Roman Reigns returns next week.
And what a banger of a match, guys. Definitely got to give that of a grade of an A here on Tim Reynolds Show. A very clean matchup. I got to be honest, though. I did not expect Jey Uso to get the victory. And now what does this mean for the future of Solo Sikoa? I'm not exactly sure, but what a way to end Monday Night Raw. A fantastic main event matchup where we've seen Solo Sikoa go one-on-one with Jey Uso. And guys, I'm going to grade this match as an A. I thought a solid main event here, a solid Monday Night Raw altogether. Guys, let me know, what did you think of this show? What is your rating? What would you give it, guys? Would you give it an A? Would you give it a B? What would be your score out of 10? Would you give this an 8 out of 10? Maybe a 6 out of 10 for what you thought here about this WWE Monday Night Raw episode here. Guys, I thought it was a great main event matchup. I'm going to grade it as an A here on Tim Reynolds Show. Reviewing the matchup, Solo and Jey really worked well together. Big Jim comes out and provides a distraction, which Jey Uso takes advantage of, and connecting with the Uso splash and another spear gets him the victory here over Solo Sikoa. Man, you got to feel for Solo because, guys, the stipulation in this matchup for the main event of WWE Raw was if Solo loses, he would have to rejoin the Bloodline, and now with Jey Uso getting the victory, he will hand deliver Solo Sikoa to the OTC, the Tribal Chief, the World Heavyweight Champion Roman Reigns next week on WWE Monday Night Raw. Guys, this whole show as a whole, I would say a good 7 out of 10. Maybe even an 8 out of 10. Honestly, I thought it went pretty good. Oh, here we go, guys, already in the chat. KC, Kenneth Clark says 9 out of 10. Not too bad. Ty, the sports guy, says, I gave it a 7 out of 10. I tend to agree with you there, Ty. And Kenneth says, I grade it as a C overall, which I would see, I think Kenneth would probably score that a 5 out of 10 or a 6 out of 10 if I had to guess. And Asher in the chat, what's up, Asher? An 8 out of 10? Yeah, not too bad, guys. We've definitely seen way worse episodes of Monday Night Raw here. But now, what do we look forward to next week, right? it does look like Lyra Valkyria is going to get involved with Sol Ruka somehow as she tries to get back in the Women's Intercontinental Championship fight. And where does this leave Io Sky now off of this big victory teaming up with Sol Ruka? We've got to really see what's going to happen with Io going forward, right? I'm really also interested to see what's going to happen with Dirty Dominic Mysterio. He drops a matchup here against Dragon Lee, which was one banger of a match, but we have seen reports of Dominic Mysterio very frustrated with his creative storyline and what he's been doing as of late with WWE Creative. So hopefully they're able to get Dominic Mysterio more exposure and get him into more championship matches, because this guy puts on great matches, and obviously he's a great guy to see in front of the camera, but reportedly he is not too happy with his role right now in WWE. But a great matchup between him and Dragon Lee here. Dragon Lee gets the victory, and next week, guys, he will compete in the first round of the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament, where we'll see a lot of luchadors from AAA and a couple of WWE superstars have the opportunity to earn a #1 contendership and a shot at Roman Reigns' World Heavyweight Championship in Mexico City when Monday Night Raw returns to Mexico City for the first time in quite a few years. So it should be really interesting to see how that tournament goes. A good matchup here. We did see the Vision, Austin Theory versus Akira Tozawa. Not really that great of a match, to be honest with you guys, but Braun Breaker got confronted by Oba Femi, and guys, I don't know about y'all, but I am itching to see these two guys battle against one another. Come on, man. We've got to see Braun Breaker versus Oba Femi here. It's only a matter of time, as these two had to be separated, with Braun Breaker asking Paul Heyman if he thinks that Oba Femi is the future of WWE, and Paul Heyman kind of talks around the subject rather than answering the question directly. But when Braun Breaker asks again, Paul Heyman would say, "How about you give me a reason on why I shouldn't respect Oba Femi?" And you see, the gears are turning for Braun Breaker, who is, I would say, obsessed right now with Oba Femi. Yeah, I think it's definitely going to be on between those two guys here, man. Penta gets a big win as he advances into the second round of the World Heavyweight Championship #1 Contenders Tournament. Congratulations to him in this one, guys. And also, we did see some other matchups here, guys. Some other things backstage. We also did see Becky Lynch, Stephanie Vaquer get into it a little bit here on Monday Night Raw, along with the Women's World Champion Liv Morgan with a cheap shot there on Becky Lynch afterwards. And as Stephanie Vaquer came to attack Liv Morgan again, remember, Stephanie Vaquer was taken out after WrestleMania by the Judgment Day a few months ago. She is now back, but it does look like the man Becky Lynch also wants a shot at that Women's World Championship. So now, is it going to be Becky? Is it going to be Stephanie? Are they going to be in each other's way? Are they going to have to work together to go up against the Judgment Day? What does this mean for Liv Morgan and her future as the Women's World Champion? We'll have to wait and see, but it does look like Stephanie Vaquer is on her way to being the new #1 contender, but I kind of like Becky Lynch as the new #1 contender. KC says goodnight. Appreciate y'all. Don't forget to please hit that like button and subscribe. And guys, yeah, that's pretty much my WWE show review. I cannot wait to see what's going to happen next week and how the stories develop, especially with Dominic Mysterio, Braun Breaker, and Oba Femi. What goes on with Division going forward, right? How does the Judgment Day's future look going forward? What's the future of Io Sky? Is Lyra Valkyria and Sol Ruka going to be destined for a matchup next week? And let's not forget, Big Cass also was here attacking Dragon Lee after his matchup, where then Javon Evans, the young OG, would try to come out and get a little payback after Big Cass attacked him last week, but he was no match, as we see Big Cass not only take down Dragon Lee, but also take down Javon Evans here once again on Monday Night Raw. So we'll have to see how that develops going into next week. And we also seen backstage that Chad Gable actually wants to challenge Rey Mysterio and give him a shot for the WWE Men's Intercontinental Championship. And I think that match will take place next week on WWE Monday Night Raw. So hope you guys enjoyed this live play-by-play here on Tim Reynolds Show for WWE Monday Night Raw. And wrestling fans, WWE Universe, make sure you please hit that like button and subscribe to one of the most electrifying sports entertainment channels on YouTube today. This is Tim Reynolds Show, and thank you guys for hanging out here on my YouTube channel. Appreciate you guys. God bless every single one of y'all. Hope you guys have a great Monday night, and thank you once again for all your love and support here on Tim Reynolds Show. Many blessings to you and your family and your loved ones, everybody, and thank you so much. Make sure you guys go sign up for channel memberships if you guys are interested, and make sure you, as always, guys, please hit that like button and subscribe to Tim Reynolds Show. Peace out, everybody. Big shout out to Keith in the chat, one of our moderators and members here. Appreciate you, man. Casey, peace out, Kenneth. Hope you're doing good. Jeffrey, big shout out to you as well, man. Asher, also big shout out to Robert and Ghost Honor here, hanging out with us in the chat. Ty, the sports guy, and anybody else I may have missed. Shout out to Mrs. Reynolds as well, and appreciate everybody hanging out with us here on Tim Reynolds Show. Have a great night, everybody. We'll see you next time.